Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone at tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your weekly reading and it is for the earth signs, and so I'm going to be starting off with the Capricorns, and I'm going to be using the Deviant Moon Tarot. I hope you guys like it. It was a deck that I literally I got it the same day and just started using it just straight out of the box because I just love the images, and I hope you guys like them too. I know they're a bit weird and a bit out there, but I really like them. I really do. And I love the back as well with the crescent moons. So let's see what is coming up for you from the week beginning the 24th to the 31st. Okay? So your first card, Capricorn, is the Ace of Pentacles. The second card is the Eight of Pentacles. And your last card is the Two of Swords. So, and underneath the deck, let's get into that, is the King of Wands. So what I see for you Capricorns is the Ace of Pentacles is, focused on financial matters. It also can represent something of a value, something of a material value. And so I kind of see for you that money could be on the mind, financial situations may be coming up for you as a concern or as a new opportunity, because this is an Ace card. And what I see in this middle card is that you're going to be working really hard towards earning money. So it's kind of saying that this card can represent skills that you're practicing, things that you're trying to perfect, you're trying to get them right, you're trying to get them perfect. This can be a case of learning new things that help you develop your skills. So this could be maybe returning back into education to develop new skills, doing some kind of training course, something like that. It also could be maybe you're learning something in a new work environment altogether. Maybe this is a type of project or something you've never done before, but it's kind of telling you that this is a time where you're really going to devote yourself to practicing and perfecting your skills, getting better, and being able to produce something that is close to perfect, or because of the effort that you've put into what you're creating at this time. And I think that what this is doing is it's just generating more and more and more money. So it could be a case of just for an example, if you was, I don't know, a reader or something like that, you could be doing a whole bunch of readings and generating a whole bunch of money that way. Or it could be that maybe you're selling a whole bunch of products and stuff it's that kind of thing. Now, what this card is about is it does represent kind of indecisions, having more than one choice, more than one option. So feeling a bit conflicted with maybe how you're spending your time or what you're even generating at this time. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been finding that you have been working a lot in certain situations and you have been putting a lot of energy into it, but maybe you might be feeling that you're not profiting as much as you're really putting in. And so maybe the choice or decision might be, do I stay and do I continue on with this? Or do I move on to something else where maybe I can make a profit more quickly? It's not going to take so long. Or I don't have to put so much effort into it. Because what I'm kind of seeing here is it's a case of working smart this week. Not working hard, but working smart. And I think being that you're a Capricorn, Capricorns know how to work hard, but it's about sometimes developing those strategies that help you to work in a way where you are seeing more results for maybe less of an effort that's put in. It's almost like the difference between having so many of these new age business people, they're always talking about passive income, and it's almost like the difference between passive income and an income where you are employed, or an income where you're having to keep on working or putting in energy to generate something, whereas a passive income is literally you create maybe one product and it sells while you sleep, and then you make a whole bunch of money that way. So it's like you can choose those two different options in terms of working, but again, one means that you make a lot less of an effort and you can probably generate maybe even more money, or the other means that you make all the effort and it becomes more difficult maybe for you to make as much money. So I feel like maybe you have to kind of think about those things as well. Even if you're like that might be more specific if you're a Capricorn that is in business or you're self-employed or something like that. Like that might apply. If you are employed, on the other hand, it could be saying that this is just a time where you are making a lot of effort, and maybe even in your work, maybe you have to come up with a different kind of way of maybe scheduling your time, or maybe a different kind of work pattern, or maybe there's something that you can introduce into your work situation that might make it easier for you to get through the workload and things like that. Or maybe your company or wherever you work for is going to be introducing this as well, because I kind of get this feeling with the Ace of Pentacles that something new is coming in when it comes to your work situation. And with the that's the Ace of Pentacles, and with the Eight of Pentacles showing up next to it, I feel like this new situation is maybe changing your work situation or the way you've been working. And then maybe you have to decide again how it all works for you, what you think of it, and how you can apply it into your work situation to help you. So yeah, that's what I get for you guys. If it wasn't talking about a work situation, these cards could apply to just anything that you're doing repeatedly. So I don't know if it's a case of having to apply for something again, having to restructure something, redo something again that maybe you've applied for currently. So something like that could be happening as well. Well, maybe if you've applied for something in the past, you get, you hear back saying that you have to redo something, you have to change something. Is I don't know why, but it's almost getting, it almost feels like this kind of Mercury retrograde energy, even though I don't think we're in a retrograde, but I feel like there's something that has a similar energy about that is centered around you for this week of having to redo something again, especially if it and I think that maybe that might be a bit frustrating if you do have to do that, but that's kind of what I'm seeing, and I think whatever this is pretty important for you. So it's gonna be one of them things where you're gonna have to do it. Like you can't just turn the blind eye to it. So yeah, peace and many blessings to you, Capricorn. I'll be seeing you. Bye.